there's one team though in basketball that really everybody's talking about.
Hmm.
This guy went there. He got. I didn't really like the beard before when he was in them other places, but I mean, like, look at Newbie's beard. It's trimmed. This guy's beard that's on his team, it ain't like that.
A little
A little
scraggly.
bit much, but they play this song. What Newbie, help me out, please.
I'm just trying to think. Oh, it's starting to come back. It's coming back. Everybody. Like the Sixers championship hopes. Like CH saying, I want to watch the fucking Sixers game, but then betting on Michigan and betting on Illinois. We're back, baby. We're back, bitches. And the thing that sucks, though, Dave, is we've learned on this show, like, I want to go to the Wells Fargo Center, aka the Spectrum, and watch this game, and I can't. Like, I don't get to probably ever see Harden play live. If we do, we have to make max bets on whoever they're playing on the money line. Like that's the only way that I can attend games now, is having an absurd amount of money on the other side. But man, chemistry's looking good. And I know it's early. It's 2 games, so I'm not doing the, oh, my goodness, we're going to have the parade and everything like that. But I saw something, and I'm closer to it than you guys are. I've infected you. I've used my CH powers. Yes, I don't know if for good or not, but you guys have paid more attention to the Sixers than you ever had. Now the whole entire nation is paying more attention. They have a much bigger litmus test coming up over these next few games than they did in the 2 games prior. I mean, you're going to learn more about this team playing the Cavaliers and playing the Nets coming up, even though Simmons' back magically hurts. I got a really nice chair right here. I use it for gaming. I use it so Ben, get a chair like this. Your back will be good because your back can't be hurting from playing basketball. I mean, you're sitting on a gaming chair all fucking year long. I don't know how his back is magically hurt, but you're going to learn more about this Sixers team over this next 6-7 game stretch than you are when they're playing, a Nets team with some injuries, and they're playing the Timberwolves coming off of, KAT winning the 3-point shooting competition. I think you're going to see a lot more. Is this just a honeymoon stage, or is this chemistry for real? Because the big 3 of Embiid, Harden, and Barden, as they're being affectionately called, and Maxey, and now Tobias Harris is able to be a 4th option rather than a 2nd option. Yep. That helps him out. So it's exciting, man. I'm not trying to get too overhyped because I've seen this ending to this story, but it is exciting. And I personally don't view this year as a championship or bust year. Personally, I think that, you'll learn a little bit about the team. And then when Harden wants to get traded, then you bring Damian Lillard to town and everything will be okay after that. So I don't view it as a championship or bust season, as some people are maybe painting it out to be.
You guys in Philly are unbelievable.
Jeez. All that, and you're 2.5 games ahead of the Celtics. So pump the brakes a little bit there, buddy.
So, I mean, I'm actually old enough to remember the 1983-84 Sixers and them winning the championship, and I can name a lot of those guys on that team. I can name a lot of guys on this team. The odds have moved. Yes, I think people are maybe awarding them a spot in the Eastern Conference Finals a little bit premature.
I agree.
But it is fun to watch. CH knows better. CH is from a place where they've won a few championships. They have a few banners up in the rafters at that place. The Celtics, 8-2 in their last 10 games. They're currently 6th in the East, quietly just winning basketball games most of the time. CH, Eastern Conference. Are you excited about the NBA? And I mean, we've infiltrated you with the song, which I absolutely love. People love to hear the song every week on the show. So we're going to keep playing the damn thing. And now...
Speaking of which, did you guys see that video of the woman's classroom where she was playing it and all the kids were, and there had to be like either a Knicks fan or a Nets fan with the thing over his head. He had like,
no,
trying to pull it off. I'll tweet it at you, Dave. It was making its waves around social media. It was an awesome video, man.
Oh yeah.
I did see it this morning. All the kids dressed in red,
Yeah.
sitting in the classroom, singing the song.
I can't
Oh,
wait.
it was great.
Every
great.
single day, my 8-year-old Kendall asked me, "Are the Sixers playing today? Can we hear the song?" Yesterday, or no, Sunday, when they beat the Knicks, and I did the Sixers win on Twitter, and I saw the Knicks fans, cheering for their team, and he embedded the song behind it. Jessica started humming the song.
Let's
Just-
go.
It started to happen all over the place. So it's fun. But CH, I mean, like, you've seen this. You've been there. You're old enough to remember. I mean, Johnny Most called the games, but you remember, Havlicek stole the ball. I mean, like,
Whoa. I'm not that old.
All right.
Jesus. I think that was in black and white, Dave. Jesus Christ. I'm like 10 months older than you. Settle down.
I know. I just want to see if you're paying attention.
Jesus.
But like, seriously, it's fun again. Is it not? The NBA is fun again.
It is. And, I look at the Eastern Conference, right? And wouldn't a Final Four of the Sixers and the Bucks and the Celtics and the Nets just be a lot of fun for like a month?
Oh, must watch television.
Agreed.
Exactly.
Right? And I mean, seriously. Okay. So say that's the 4. Who's going to win that?
No, the Celtics are going to win that.
Spoken like a true Boston.
God damn
No,
it.
they're not. The Sixers are going to win the conference.
I can't put them squarely. Yes, they're winning the conference. Yes, I have a ticket on it, which probably means that they're not going to. It's a really nice, juicy payout. I want to be with CH there, but I feel like I'm probably more trying to distance myself from that to like guard myself from heartbreak more than anything. Cause I don't do anything half-assed. So like once I'm in that they're winning the East, I'm fucking in, and there's no turning back.
Yep.
So I need to see how they look over this next stretch, make sure that they stay healthy before I put them there. But I try and rack my brain, Dave. I mean, you're looking at the odds every day. Like, if not the Sixers in the East, who else? Like, is all those teams that CH just mentioned, like, are they all live? You know what I mean? Because it defies logic to me that with what we've seen from the Nets, what we know about the Nets, that they're the odds-on favorites. Like, that still to me makes no sense. Like you're in the book, Dave. You're the one who would be hanging that number out there. How are they the favorite? They're so far back, or not so far back, but they're decently far back in the East from that 1 seed. Is it just Nets fever? It's KD. It's still people buying into the big 3, or they're saying when Kyrie comes back, like that is one of the most biggest anomalies in sports betting right now, is how they are still the odds on favorite, and it hasn't budged, Dave.
Can't explain it. There's no logical explanation. I would be in the room saying, go get some Nets money. Like, go get it now.
Exactly.
Because they have to go on the road. Go get the price now. There's nowhere else for it to go. They're already the first or second choice in the Eastern Conference, 3rd overall behind the Suns and the Warriors to win the NBA championship. We ain't seen these guys all play together yet. I don't know how KD's going to come back. We saw this last year. Everybody had the Nets in the finals. CH was ahead of the curve with everything when he said hashtag anybody but the Nets. Just like the show, we're kind of ahead of the curve with a lot of things, and he's put it on them. They ain't winning. I don't think they're winning. The gauntlet for the team that wins the East is going to be amazing.
Yeah,
but like the Miami Heat are the number 1 seed right now, and they're the 4th choice odds wise. The Bulls are right behind them. They can't beat a team with a winning record. They're 1-11 against a team with them in the standings. It's not a winning record, but they don't beat good teams.
like top teams. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I know the stat
Terrible.
you're talking of. I don't have
Yeah.
it. But I've kind of been saying that since the beginning, is the Bulls are way exceeding expectations for them coming into the year. And I feel like that ultimately is going to hurt them, because how often do we see in all sports, it's a stepping stone to get. Very rarely are you going to have a Suns who, boom, we're here, we're winning. You know what I mean? Very rarely you're going to have that happening. And Same thing kind of happened last year is, they got there, they were knocking on the doorstep, but it was Milwaukee who went through the trials and tribulations of losing that Eastern Conference final, of losing those games. Very rarely you're going to have the team burst onto the scene and win it all. And I feel like that's what kind of holds me back from really buying into the Bulls, which I hate to say because they're a fun team. We got our talking the line guys, but I don't want to slap them with the pretender label, but I don't think that they are as good as maybe that record indicates, and that stat that you were kind of sharing, Dave, really kind of bolsters that point.
Yeah. I mean, the Eastern Conference right now, Heat 1, Bulls 2, Sixers 3, Cavaliers 4. Tremendous job by Cleveland. And at 36-24, that's 600 winning percentage. That's no joke. They're 19-9 on the road. I mean, legitimate team. The Bucks are right behind them, a half game, 36-25 and 5. Celtics are 6. The play-in games would be Raptors, Nets, Hornets, and Hawks. The Nets have to play the Hornets in a play-in game. The Hornets could beat them. And the Raptors would be at home against the Hawks. It might be dogs. Now, they'll be small favorites, but that's what I mean. This thing is so hard. So, I don't know, man. I can't wait. The NBA is definitely fun again. The West, to me right now, it looks like literally, I mean, I don't know who's beating the Suns or the Warriors in a 7-game series, but goddamn, John Morant is so much fun to watch. I mean, the Grizzlies are right there. They could actually beat one of those teams in a 7-game series. The Jazz got Donovan Mitchell back. They're right there. The Mavericks, Luka Doncic, it's amazing what he's doing. The basketball playoffs are going to be fantastic. And for people that, maybe don't enjoy it, didn't like it, have been away from it, jump in now.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of things going on. One thing that's not going on, CH, is the Lakers.
That's too bad. That's a shame.
Do you believe what's going on with the Lakers? They just lost by 28 points to the Pelicans.
That's too bad.
That's a 2.5-point favorite.
That's too bad. Hey, we do this every week, and we hear this damn song every week, and now we touched on the Nets a couple minutes ago, and now we're talking about the Lakers. And there's a song that comes to mind for me. Really? I can't think what it could be.
Play the song.
Play the Lakers song.
So we got some requests, boys, on the socials that we need. If we're playing the Sixers song every week, we need a song for hashtag anybody but the Nets or the Lakers. CH and I put our thinking brains together, and we thought this was probably the most apropos song to play after some sizable losses for the Nets or the Lakers. What a shame.
That's too bad. So SoCal DGen, you called me out the other day in the chat room about having a song. There you go. We've got a song for the Nets and the Lakers.
SoCal, keep the plays coming, baby.
Keep them coming is right. You can follow him. That's right. SoCal DGen, giving out some great stuff every day. Excellent work, boys. That's the only song you can play right now for this team. They are done. At this point, I don't know if they actually play in the play-in game. They are not going to be one of the top 6. They're going to have to play their way into the top 8. And if I put them right now against, let's see, Clippers, they're dogs. Pelicans, they're dogs. Trailblazers, they might be small favorites. And I can only hope that the Spurs get in there and knock them out. And that's the 7, 8, 9, 10. It would be phenomenal. Listen, they should probably put them out of their misery. You guys are right. Great call with the song. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click on another video right here on the screen. And if you really liked it, consider subscribing below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.